Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty cool news coming out here with the next upcoming PlayStation 5 major big updates. And we kind of touched on this maybe about a week ago or so, but it does seem like we actually have a little bit more defined and proper dates. But as well, we also have some really big news in the upcoming huge AAA games coming out over here when it comes to the PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and all of that. So we have some pretty big updates for PlayStation, some pretty big updates for games, and I love seeing this type of stuff because for me, I like new games, I like new updates, and I like new features, so nice little triple whammy of a video out here. And as well, if you guys are brand new, before we fully dive into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below. We're hanging out on Twitch, having a fun time for the birthday as well. We also have the Target stuff too down below, Amazon links down below, and all that good stuff. And let me know your thoughts and comments too throughout the video. So first and foremost, I think we're going to go touch on the more gaming news here second, do brand new updates first and foremost. So as you guys may or may not have heard, we saw some pretty brand new features coming out for the PlayStation 5. And that kind of goes and alludes towards the leaks and all these system leaks and internal leaks or all that is kind of where we get this information from. So it does seem like we now have brand new information regarding the PlayStation 5 firmware update. So this will be the 6.0 update and the 7.0 release dates revealed, at least as of the tentative time as of right now. So we're going to talk about this and what this actually entails. So the PS5 firmware update 6.0 release date, along with the firmware update 7.0, has now been apparently uncovered by known insider Tom Henderson. So updating his prior reveal for the full PS5 Discord integration. So as you guys may have seen a few days ago, we did make a video discussing that the PlayStation 5 will finally, hopefully, be integrated with the PlayStation console. So that would probably mean, at least hopefully, voice chats, maybe PC to PS5, PC to Xbox, all that type of stuff. Maybe Discord groups, easier quick chats for your friends, and all that type of good stuff. Maybe even DM and DM messages if people are launching the integration, either as an overlay or just a proper full-on app. We'll have to see what they want to end up doing with it, but it might be a little bit more of a light version, might be a full-on version. We'll have to go and see. But it is at least confirmed that this is going to be coming very soon. It's also confirmed that it will be hopefully better than expected. So this will actually probably now be assuming that will be coming out, the whole Discord integration with the 7.0 update. He also did go and state that the version 6.0 system update will be arriving on September 7th. So basically only a few weeks away now, while the version 7.0 system is apparently now slated for March 8th, 2023. So we'll go and say that that actually is a placeholder date though. So I think that's what their goal is. They're going to try their best to get all the preemptive updates, maybe go do a few PlayStation betas, because as you guys know, we are currently in a PlayStation beta right now, testing out a brand new few features and stuff like that. So they might want to maybe do a preemptive one maybe around the holidays or right before the holidays, either or, to have them go and be like, hey, you could test this out, see if it works, see if there's any issues, bugs, or whatever, and you guys can let us go and know. So apparently the PS5 firmware update will be including the 1440p and game list. So it's kind of looking pretty good too as well, with some brand new updates with it. So Sony released now the beta, as we mentioned, we're in the current beta, in late July of this year, promising to deliver on several features that have been requested on by the PS5 community since the console's launch. So first and foremost, they'll have the 1440p HDMI video output, which is very important and a big update, at least in my opinion, so that might be going fully live in the next few weeks or so. So we'll let you guys know if it does go live, does go proper live, etc., etc. This, of course, requires that you own a PS5 or PC with that monitor, obviously, too, as well. In additional notes, too, VRR on PS5 will still only support 1080p and 4K, although some folks are trying to maybe say you can maybe do that for more better rendering or upscaling, downscaling, and going from that. The 6.0 update will also come with self-curated game lists that you can create in your game library under the Your Collection tab, too, as well, as you guys may or may not be familiar with it. We'll probably give you guys a double recap whenever it does come out, so make sure you guys are subscribed with that. They also have the ability to now to compare 3D audio, stereo audio, and other various things too as well. And on top of that too, like, the proper game like highlights and game discs that we've been mentioning a lot as of recently. So it's unclear that will come with the 7.0 update too as well, but at least we know that the Discord integration should be tied on in with that too. So this is kind of just a big update more so because we knew about it coming, but now we have just more rough dates and what to expect and what's going on, and we'll probably be anticipating up even more updates in the near future, and that might also be correlated to with the PlayStation VR, so maybe they'll do like an all-around huge big update internally around that March time, and then maybe they'll go and, like, go and make it chill. So we might see a lot more updates all around then. So what we also, on top of just cool updates, I love seeing updates, I love seeing more features, I love seeing new apps and all that, music to my ears, we also have two really big gaming news. I'm going to start off with the bigger one, which is in regards now to the brand new Assassin's Creed. So we actually had some pretty big leaks / rumors coming out with this and a few people confirming and denying this and stuff, but as of right now it does kind of seem like this is that we have a lot more information on the new Assassin's Creed game. So what they're going to be calling this is going to be on the Assassin's Creed Mirage. This will be the brand new name for it. It should be ideally released in spring 2023. The game will be taking place in Baghdad between the years of 1870 and 1860. So kind of take around those ranges. And as well, and this is one of the bigger things in my mind, they want to push more for the return to basics with no leveling systems. Now, for me as a person, I love this because I like the OG Assassin's Creed, like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, all the Brotherhood and stuff like that. Those are all the best ones, at least to me. And they were a little bit more simplistic of, you go to an area, you do a quest, you go and take out some homies, and you're having a good time. Now, I don't necessarily mind these most recent games, but at least in my honest opinion, they have been focusing just a little bit too much on the RPG rather than like the actual gameplay and have fun and story and environments, and they are also a little bit long. So the game, as you guys can see over here, will be playing as Basim in his youth as a thief until arrived at the Hidden Ones. There should, in theory, although this has been skeptical, having multiple cities to explore, separated by desert and rivers. Some folks and other leakers are saying they have not heard that, though, as of now. The game will be a return to basics, too, from the big inspiration from the very first Assassin's Creed. As I mentioned, I like this. Several RPG elements removed. No more dialogue choices, no gender choice because you're playing as a proper character, and no more level system. I like this. It kind of gives you like more to the point, I guess, more to the actual gameplay, which I like. The gameplay will be slightly different from that of Valhalla, so less raw, new animations. Still have the eagle vision too as well. They have string daggers too, and there are also like other things like visions of Loki too on top of this. And also apparently they also might be prepping to remake Assassin's Creed 1 too as well, so they might be using some of these assets from this game. The brand new one, new engine, new items, whatever, so then be also reused for that. I would say Animal Crossing. Assassin's Creed Remake, which should be integrated to a season pass as well, which will also have DLC in Constantinople too on top of that, and there will be a leaked up a little bit later on too as well, and they might be unveiling all this stuff in September 10th. So these are all still just leaks / rumors for the games as of right this second, but everything I'm seeing right now looks pretty good. There's also a pretty big suspiciously timed Bloodborne update too as well, that a lot of folks are hoping that the next upcoming PlayStation event will be including either a Bloodborne on PC, Bloodborne 2, or a PS5 version of the game itself too as well. So many are expecting Sony to host a full-blown showcase in this coming month. If we see more rumors, we'll let you guys go and know. Although a lot of folks are assuming maybe around September 8th, we might actually have a proper event ongoing too as well. There's a lot of other stuff too, as you guys can see, from the Disney, Marvel game showcase, Ubisoft 4 that we just mentioned, and as well, we do have some pretty big AAA games coming out. Get Last of Us just came out, God of War Ragnarok, PlayStation VR, and maybe a few other games to kind of tie in throughout the next start of the year, mainly because we have some big games in the works, new Spider-Man, new Wolverine, etc., but nothing super duper that big as of like in the next thing. We have Forspoken, but other than that, we'll have to go and see. There is also the brand new PlayStation 5 Edge controller too as well, and maybe some other new games coming out too on top of that. And also, as we keep on mentioning from this one, a lot of folks want Bloodborne to come to PC, or at least some sort of update with higher FPS. So as of right now too as well, there's going to be a huge in-game message that the game will go down for an update on August 31st, and as well, a lot of people are combining that with a brand new potential game update, with also brand new potential conference. A lot of folks are kind of hoping we'll have some good news with that. As well, we also have some pretty interesting news coming over here too, with Resident Evil 7, 2, 3, all having some pretty big updates too as well for the PlayStation, Xbox, in case you guys want to go check that on out. And on top of this too, we also have a few more fighting games too as well that wants to be produced, and having some bigger franchises, saying that there is some big interest in all sides, trying to get some cool old school games as well tied on in. So we have a lot of good news going on with this, and I love to see all this one, so let me know your thoughts and comments down below. And as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. You also have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below. Definitely go stop by and say what's up on the Twitch if you guys would like. We have the Target links down below, Amazon links down below, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.